So I got 35 million views on TikTok and made almost nothing. So let me explain what actually happened. So around January 2025, I started this TikTok page after I saw a bunch of accounts going viral with these like AI slideshows, which were basically they would take pictures from Pinterest, like sunset or like a picture of a beach or something cool like palm trees, Dubai, whatever, like all these places that people like fantasize about, like their dream vacation. And so they would take these pictures, they would enhance them with AI, and then they would extend them with AI to, in a way, like avoid unoriginal strikes and stuff like that. So I figured I've seen them getting a lot of followers, and I thought I'd just like try this myself, just because I already had some experience with content and it seemed like a cool opportunity. I never made money with TikTok before, so I figured that I would try the format myself, and in less than 90 days, the page has actually exploded. Like, I got to around 35 million views, maybe a bit less, because 35 million views is like what I checked, is like the amount that I saw right now. But at that time, it was definitely around 30 million views for sure. And the account grew to, I think, 51,000 followers with not that many videos. I actually got lucky, like my first video did really good. I mean, I worked like, I did a lot of research to find a good one, like a good picture that I was gonna do well. But anyway, doesn't matter. So I even had some pretty big accounts like repost my videos. There were some people like people that are famous on TikTok with like over 1 million followers that would repost my stuff, which I mean is massive. And the case that I remember is like there was a guy that is like quite famous in Indonesia, and turns out he plays on the same team, I think in Miami, on the same soccer team or like football team as Lionel Messi's son. So he was quite famous for that and got a lot of like Indonesian um, followers, commenters, um, likes, engagement basically from them, from Indonesia. And so um, yeah, those reposts definitely contributed to all the views, all the engagement that I got. So naturally, you'd assume that with 35 million views, you'd make a lot of money, and the reality was like quite different. Like I had a digital product linked in my bio of my page, like immediately before I even hit 1,000 followers. Like 1,000 followers is when you can add a link to your TikTok page. I had the landing page prepared on Gumroad, and so in the first few months, the whole thing made me $500, or I think just under, which I mean is still real money, but compared to the reach, it's really not that much. Like if you uh, look at the amount of sales versus like the amount of followers, like every guru would claim that like, oh, even if like 1% of your audience buys your product, you're gonna make this amount of money. But if you divide like the 90 sales that I got, divided by 51,000, it's just gonna be such a small number that it's like point 0.0002% or something ridiculous like that. And I think the reason that this happened is most of these followers, like they just came from impulse. They would just see this on their For You page, they would see their friend reposted the video, they would like it, they would maybe leave a comment, tag a friend, whatever it may be. They maybe follow, and then they just scroll to the next video. And they didn't follow because they cared about me or like the brand or anything that I was building, because it was just like a faceless page. There was really nothing to care about. It was just like a slideshow. So they follow me just because like that video entertained me for like a couple seconds, or maybe because they saw their friend reposted it, or some person that they already follow reposted it. So a lot of people, where I'm like going with this is that a lot of people online would like sell you this idea, sell you this dream that like you can run a faceless theme page and like make tons of money, or just like just like posting videos, and they make it seem extremely easy. But there's a reason why many of those people are selling courses. They're moving on to like personal brands. They're starting their own softwares. They are launching consumer apps and things like that. They're not just making money solely from like digital products or whatever anymore, like or like monetization programs or whatever it may be. So basically the lesson here, just to leave you guys with value, is you want to go viral with intention. You don't just want to chase views for the sake of attention, and like thinking that if you get as many views as possible, it's gonna convert to a ton of money. Like, it's not guaranteed at all. Like, you gotta know what you're gonna do with that attention after you get it, and you want it to be aligned with like what you stand for, like the values and things like that. And if you're, like, as I said, if you're optimizing for the most views possible, like doing whatever it takes to go viral, you just attract random people. And even though it has a broader reach, right, it's random people that don't have much in common. You want an audience that actually like cares about you, your ideas, your brand, your vision, your mission, etc. And like intentional virality is what builds that audience. And millions of random viewers don't mean much if none of them actually care about what it is that you're building. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it. I tried not to use that many filler words. This is like day 2 of me just like yapping about stuff. I just used it again. Maybe I should implement like a filler word counter or something in like top right corner, and we see how I progress. But anyway, if you like this video, leave a like. Follow if you want, like subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below if you have anything to share. I'd be really interested to read them. So yeah, bye everyone.